And we're back. It's week 2, episode 2 of Lil Jeffy's freshman year. We're squaring off against Duke, which is a much tougher team than Miami of Ohio is, so we might be in for a rough time. However, before we do that though, I wanted to go out and say those typical YouTube words. If you're watching and you're not already subscribed, consider hitting that button. It'd mean a ton to me and you'd be able to be notified when the next episode comes out. And if you make it to a few minutes in the video and you don't absolutely hate it, maybe hit that like button too. It would help out a ton, and honestly it'd mean just a lot to me. But enough of that garbage, let's get on to the video. Week 2 starts with some friggin' Karen blowing up my phone, telling me how I need to study to be a good student. Yuck. All Lil Jeffy cares about is winning football games. Not that he's done that yet. Next we get a text message from Ricky Slick's barbershop as they're hoping to strike a deal with Mr. Pissmissile. Lil Jeffy recognizes it's not the best deal for him, but it hooks the team up and Lil Jeffy Pissmissile is all about the boys. So of course, he says yes to the barbershop. Ink it up, baby, the kid is signing his first NIL deal. And would you look at that, despite the loss in week 1, Lil Jeffy Pissmissile is the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Not offensive, but offensive. Whatever, you get it. Because of the NIL deal, Lil Jeffy only has 3 energy for the weekly activities. I drop a point into academics to make that Karen happy, a point into leadership because he is him, and a point into his brand because, well, why the hell not? We then go into practice where Coach has Lil Jeffy practicing running for his friggin' life. Coach does not want to see him run into any more sacks. We know he's only a freshman, but the kid has to be better. And with that all out of the way, it's game day, baby. This week, we got the Duke Blue Devils. They are a much better team on paper than Miami of Ohio. They're about an even matchup with us, but if Miami can put up 42 against our D, I'm scared to see what happens against someone closer to our level. I think at this point, Ohio State would drop 95 on the team that showed up last week, which is absolutely disgusting and not something that we can continue if we want to win football games. It's another home game for Lil Jeffy, and it'll be his first night game. Of course, that doesn't matter too much in game, but it is a different atmosphere, so it's worth noting. The boys look like they're amped up and ready to play some football, and Lil Jeffy is ready to shoot laser beams. We do start off the game with the ball, but quickly Lil Jeffy finds himself in a potential 3-and-out. We take the snap out of shotgun, our slot receiver gets wide open, we hit him for a reception, and that is a big gain from our slot receiver. All those pressure drills do Lil Jeffy no good as he just gets eaten up by the sack. On 3rd and long, we line up in the shotgun, we go for a halfback screen, we pass it off to the halfback, he gets a nice little gain here, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be 4th down, we're going to have to punt. So after that punt, we get the ball back rather quickly with good field position. We're going to fake the jet sweep here, fake the pass. We're going to see our guy wide open. That's a big gain for our tight end. 1st down. After that 1st down, we hurry to the line. We look for a pass. We know who we're going to. He's underneath. That's the tight end. And baby, that's a touchdown. Go ahead, sir. You earned yourself that dance. Show them what you're made of. And man, the crowd is going wild. They're grabbing on imaginary boobies because that's what our fans do. So it's 3rd and 7. We line up in the shotgun. We're going to snap the ball here. And we're going to throw this pass. It's kind of an ugly one, but he makes the hard reception. We let the clock run down. We're up 7-3 at the end of the 1st. Now this is a lady that you do not want to mess with. Alright, so it's early in the 2nd still. We are going to start off this play with the wide receiver screen. It's going to go for a 1st down. A few short plays later, we take the ball in the shotgun, play action. We're going to pass it out to our slot receiver. He's gone. That's a touchdown, baby. Ball's back in our possession. We're in the shotgun. It's 2nd and 14, so we got some distance to go. However, we're going to drop back. We see him wide open. Boom. That's the reception. That's a 1st down. A few short plays later, we got the guy crossing underneath. We hit him for a reception. He gets it hard, but he holds on. So we snap the ball under shotgun. We throw the pass, and it's knocked down. I got to keep you on your toes. Listen, if you're anything like me, you love these short underneath routes. They're just an easy check down, it's easy reception, easy 1st down. On the very next play, we take the snap out of shotgun. We go for a scramble, but we are knocked down. That is a sack. Lil Jeffy's moving. He smells blood in the water. He sends a man in motion, and he's just going to check it down here to the halfback for an easy completion, easy yards. Nothing wrong with easy, baby. So Pissmissile has the guys moving. They're in the 2-minute drill. However, he runs right into the sack, and we are lucky to retain the ball, but that is a tough pill to swallow. We get the ball back with 4 seconds left, so we're just going to run it, kill the clock here, send the game into the 2nd half. Why not? We don't get anything out of it, but we don't care. So we're 3 plays into the 1st drive of the 2nd half. We have to throw this halfback screen here to avoid a 4th and out. We have a really long route in order to get this 1st down, but we take it. It's still early, so we're going to keep the pedal to the metal. We're going to go with the jet sweep here in order to try and gain some yards. We do not want to have a 2nd loss on our resume this early. It's just way too soon, so we get that 1st down. It's a few plays later. We're going to try and avoid a 4th down situation. We snap the ball. We see the guy going out. We hit him. That's an easy 1st down. He gains extra yards. Move the sticks. It's 1st down. We got this option play drawn up. We're going to fake it to the halfback. We're going to keep it for ourselves. And we're going to gain some big yards on this one. So we're going to send our receiver into motion. He's going to come closer to the line of scrimmage. We're going to launch it off to the sides here. It's going to be a tough catch, but he's going to make it. At the line of scrimmage, we're going to make some adjustments because I don't like what I see. So when we snap the ball, we have the route we're going to go to. However, we don't even need to use those adjustments. That guy was open. That's a touchdown. He's our number one receiver, and he's going to throw up the Heisman pose. Why the hell not? We're making some adjustments to the line once again, and we're going to snap the ball. It's not going to go anywhere. That's a 3 and out. That's no good. We're just going to go fast here because the halfback does the majority of the work to bring us up to about that 50-yard line. However, because he's not getting a lot of love, we're going to show it to him right here. On 3rd and 3, we take the snap. We don't really see anything that we like, so we just use our feet and we pick up the first down, going for a slide to avoid contact. Find ourselves in another 3rd down. We're going to go for the play action, move around the pocket to create some time, throw it to the boundaries. That's a 1st down. We're on the other side of the 2-minute warning now. We made some bad choices, ran some bad play calls, so we're just going to have to kill the clock here. We did get the ball back. We snap it off. We run the ball. We're just going to kill the clock, and that's ball game. And alrighty then, final score of the game is 27 for the Northwestern Wildcats, 6 for the Duke Blue Devils. In a game that I expected more out of the opponent, Northwestern walked away with a really easy win. The defensive unit stepped up huge today after falling apart on us in week 1. Pissmissile threw some great passes today and leading his crew to the victory. Lil Jeffy Pissmissile completed 21 of 30 passes for 246 yards. He had a 70% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, and he had a sneaky interception in there. I need to stop and give Kendi Charles his flowers. He was a disruptive force on defense, gobbling up tackles for loss and bringing down Pissmissile for 2 sacks. Good job, boss. It's not your fault that your team didn't score. With that praise out of the way, let's go over the stats for our first 2 games in this road to glory. Lil Jeffy Pissmissile has 608 yards, completing 68% of his passes, going 47 for 69. Nice. He's also got 7 touchdowns and 1 lone interception. His 304 yards per game is heavily inflated by his first game though. And on the ground, he has a modest 56 yards on 11 carries for a 5.1 average. He's also ran a touchdown on foot. I also take a quick opportunity to look at the school records for the season, and I don't think these are untouchable. They aren't gimmies, but by the time Lil Jeffy graduates, I think he can have all the season passing records at the very least. However, I think that's going to be a wrap for week 2. If you made it this far into the video without dropping a like, I do politely ask that you heavily consider just giving that button a little tap. Just give it a little tap. Just a little tap. It would help out with the growth of this channel, and I would love you forever for it. And while you're at it, tapping away at all those virtual buttons, if you're not subscribed, maybe consider hitting that button as well. That way, you can stay in tune with the release of these videos. And don't be a stranger, feel free to comment on what type of content you would like to see, or how I can improve as a creator. With that being said, it's time for me to sign off. I'll see you next episode. Peace.